hear you. Y'all can't hear me, can you? I'm sorry. So anyway, how y'all doing? I just finished a live about yelling. Well, I really didn't yell at no man. He just needed to do better because he got a kid. So anyway, but now I'm gonna talk about these mommies. Only reason why I put Zay, Zanea on here because I'm starting to see more tricks that she's trying to release out in that atmosphere. And I wanted to correct her for saying this. She said, "Hey, y'all act like this is your vagina." Well, technically it is. When you put out a registry for your kids or a baby shower, it is their cootie cat now. So when people question you about why you putting this up or all this grand stuff, it's because you now trying to get in their pockets. So for you to be cocky next time, if you don't need people to talk about your pregnancy, how about you don't open up a registry? You take care of what you need to take care of. And for some odd reason, stop calling strangers your aunties. Because be honest with you, you got a family. But I feel like you don't want to listen to your family because your family don't tell you what you want to hear. See, that's what's wrong with some of y'all young women. And I'm sorry to say, you're not a young mother. So every time you can go and you get knocked up or you have another baby, you know how to go to that food stamp place, that Medicaid place, and make sure you get your stuff updated, right? So you're not no longer a young mother. You are a mother with 4 kids. Well, 3 kids and one on the way. But I'm gonna be honest with you, her last video kind of pissed me off because she did a live and he took her out. And you recently did a live talking about how heartbroken you are. You were so quick to, you know how you playing a dangerous game, right? Like some of y'all women really think it's cute, but it's like a dangerous game. That man don't have nowhere to go. He literally don't have nowhere to go. And you like to taunt him on social media. That part. Y'all should see like when people was like, yeah, girl, that part. Like he could literally backslap you. He ain't gonna do that to me. That ain't how you have that man in your house. Oh, you need a ride. He needs a place to stay. If y'all so grown, and I never understood this, if you so grown, you don't need a registry. Figure it out like the rest of America can. I saw her children's Christmas wish list. You should be ashamed of yourself. Reason why I say that is because you invested in a man that you can't invest in your children is beneath me. See, you want these aunties to say how great mom you are because you have no self worth in your real life. And you don't need to find it in a man. See, your auntie should not have been telling you how great you are. Your auntie should have been saying, hey, why your baby's not even under 3 years old and you got another man in here? Brad, do you even know how to grieve? I'm sorry. I I'm sorry. I have to have time. Me and mine. We broke up, or he passed away. I'm going to be very no. I can't do it. But Brad, you so used to hopping on different penis, but you got these aunties on here that's definitely loving your train wreck. They're not here for you. They like your train wreck. They love it. We all should know that this is never a good look for anybody. Doesn't matter if you lost a loved one by death or you lost him because y'all falling out of love. But that shit is never a good look. You were so comfortable with bringing in another man. Low key, you lost your house. How did you lose your house, Zendaya? Are you going to talk about that? But you talk about everything else, right? Talk about how you lost your house. Oh, because you lost your apartment. Why did you lose your job? You chasing behind a grown man? See, that's a domino effect. Our people know that we see it. I'm sorry to say, you need to probably get birth control on after this fourth child, because we saw you have meltdowns after meltdowns, and if I'm lying, I can pull it up. You had a nervous breakdown that you had to call all your kids family to pick them up because you had to go away to the beach. Y'all remember that? I don't know if y'all follow up with. She had a nervous breakdown. Can you imagine her having a nervous breakdown with four kids? You think it's cute? She was sitting there dancing. Girl, that's never cute. That's the reason why I was like, why is she trying to convince us that he's such a good man? I'm still like, and then she turned around to have the internet to attack him because he made you feel some type of way. They know. And the sad part about it is, to me, her cycle would her cycle will have to stop with her daughter. Her daughter gonna have to make a better decision of how she dates because her mother. Well, it's kind of weird to hear this girl. Somebody ask her, "What is your who's how old is your youngest sibling?" This girl said 2 years old. So low key, you competing with your mother. Because that's what some of these mommies are starting to do. And I started peeping it out. Like Peach. Peach low key wants to compete with being a better mother compared to her mother. And she turns around to be a bad mother. And I don't mean necessarily a bad mother, like beating her kids or nothing like that, but just being a bad mother, like not being there. Hold on, y'all, real quick. I do apologize, y'all. But what I was saying was, you know, I feel like she thinks this is a joke and she would never be serious. But I'm going to say this, people don't like you, they like what you're giving. You're giving train wreck. I'm sorry, you can't tell me that majority of these ladies that's watching y'all, that's like of age, maybe the same age, thinks this behavior is cool. Nobody, nobody thinks this behavior is cool besides people that enjoy other people's train wreck. When I will personally feel some type of way of putting a registry up, and as I'm watching like other mommies and stuff do the registries and stuff, I think it's kind of funny. And knowing that they would never purchase half the stuff they put on the registry for their kids. Because if they did, their kids will already have it. It's crazy to me. So this is just me. If you want a decent registry for your kids, probably buy your kids this stuff yourself. You'll understand the worth and the value of your own money. See, some people don't mind giving it because you gotta have to keep on giving those train wreck content to them. Nobody said, "Girl, why you didn't leave him?" Nobody in the live. Nobody wrote, "Hey, girl, why you didn't leave him? Why is he still there?" Oh, because you know that that's what they want, and you give it to them. That's the sad reality. You have to still give these people your life, and then you get mad when they say, "Hey, you pregnant again?" Girl, you put a registry up there. Yeah, they have all the right to ask you questions. You didn't use birth control? Yes, they have all the right now. I'm sorry. Jazz. So, Jazz, I really wanted to go and do a video on Jazz about her grocery haul, y'all. And I'm gonna just, can we just pull it up real quick? Let's pull it up real quick. Because I got time for it. I got time for it. Mhm. Let me share this screen real quick, y'all. And y'all, I'm really not trying to do the sound. I'm just gonna skip through the register the food the haul. Okay, so Jazz, you came on here and you said I'm not making money like I used to and expecting the kids. Well, obviously we see you buy nothing but junk with your food stamps, right? We see it. Just nothing but junk. But this is the kicker right here. You got a Swiffer, right? You got the little cotton Swiffers, but you got a six roll for $1 toilet paper. Explain that. Like real talk. You could easily sweep and mop your floor, right? But you only bought one thing of toilet paper? I might be childish. I might be very childish when I say this, but it doesn't make any sense to me. Personally, it don't make any sense to me that you're a mother of five and you get the cheapest toilet paper. And then you want to come on here with a Swiffer cloth talking about, I'm not making money. Of course not, you're throwing it away. But there we go again. There's another train wreck with no self worth putting content up. And people are saying, hey, you're such a good mom. I like your content. No, they like your train wreckness. They like it. They love it. I went to somebody's live and they said, well, I like Chrissy's stuff because she's more appealing and she's more entertaining. No, she got better train wreck behavior. They don't like Chrissy. They like the train wreck behavior that Chrissy portrays. This woman came on here yesterday talking about her son had a bump or something on his lip or something like that. And the father calls her and she said, give me my kid back. Give my kid back. Girl, bye. Give you what back? The same kid you didn't want when you lost him. You didn't want that kid. That was one less kid you had to deal with. Am I lying? Hey, it is what it is. She didn't go to court and fight for her son. Did she go to court after she got that tax money? No. What she did was she lived it up with Rod. Did she go and try to get some type of custody for her kid in Colorado? No. She went on vacations. She didn't do nothing. And now she wants to show y'all, I'm a very caring mother. I care about my kids. Chrissy is I'm gonna be nice, y'all. I'm gonna be nice today, I promise. But Chrissy out here just doing the most. And y'all enjoy it. Y'all not gonna tell her about it because y'all low-key likes the shit show. Just like Medusa over there. Y'all say y'all like her. She got good content. But y'all really don't support her. Y'all don't support her unless she says something about jazz. And y'all low-key likes it because we know that Medusa don't have half the shit that Jazz got. And we're low-key wanting to see her fall. Y'all don't want to see that girl win. And what's the first thing y'all say in the comments? Well, Jazz brought you up here first. And when the last time y'all ever see Medusa cook? She only cook because she wants to try to outdo Jazz. Medusa don't cook. But low key, we all know Medusa is worse than Jazz. We know it. We know it. We all know it. And we know the worst mother out of all these moms. And I actually don't watch Olivia. It's not that she's not entertaining. She's more of a, I don't know how to explain it. She's in like Alice. She's a Alice in a Wonderland character. She's sleepy. She's not right. And I feel bad for her sometimes. I really do. And You know what? And I can I say this? Sometimes pretty girls don't know how to adapt in real life because that's all they know is pretty. The worst thing that can happen to her was probably her not finishing school or her not trying to find her identity before YouTube. See, that's what's wrong with a lot of people, and they use YouTube as their personal identity. There's a lot of people that does that. Not just these mommies. There's a lot of people that's been hermits, and now suddenly they get a few people that likes their material, and they don't know how to adapt. You ever see how awkward Jazz is when she's in public, or even Chrissy? Chrissy can't engage in a room like she can engage on live. Y'all seen her mingle with me. She was awkward. Y'all seen her at her, was it meet and greet when she had the orange hair? Awkward. Awkward. She can't carry a room, y'all. Because one, none of them have experience. And I'm not talking about sex, okay? And men. I'm talking about real life experience. Chrissy was struggling trying to tell you about her kids. But if it was something about a dingaling, a baby mama, a baby daddy, or whatever, she can entertain y'all. She can entertain y'all. If it's drama, she can entertain y'all. But real life, just being thankful or everything got to be a drama. They don't know how to. Like, read. If you are a working person, you go to work, you, and it has nothing to do with necessarily, hey, oh, by the way, Mystery and Ebony, I did see y'all. Um, but they don't know how to engage in real life. That's a sad reality. I'd rather be able to engage in a room full of people than a room full of people online. They will never be able to do that in their 30 years. And Zendaya, you better hope and pray that something happens to you too, because you have an opportunity to definitely look at life different. See, some people, and somebody had wrote, I thought you was in church. I thought you was trying to change your life around. That sounds all good and dandy. But she wasn't getting the views that she would if she was pregnant and she had drama. Look at the numbers. When she talked about getting ready for church, she knew she wasn't getting the views. So why is she going to talk about church? Because that's what she's chasing after. She's not chasing after a moral life. She's chasing after views. All these moms that's on, and many other, they're not chasing after anything. If they did, guess what? Their problems would be a little bit bigger than YouTube. Y'all get what I'm saying? And I'm not just talking about bills, and they'll have real life issues. They don't have real life. Evictions is not real life. No, I'm just joking. You know, they have no inciting news. Chrissy can come on here and lie to y'all. This girl said that she was in a production. I said, one day when I said it, I said, "What production make you buy your own clothes?" Man, I think I know who blocked me. But what production make you buy your own clothes? Somebody blocked me off. But seriously, even Love and Lockup, they dress those people. Yes. They have a makeup crew. They dress those people. So you telling me that Chrissy said that she had a production. She was in production and they allow her to get evicted? Just Jazz, Chrissy had a production, but her kids was in mismatched clothes. Talking about, oh yeah, we taking pictures for the the stuff, the promotions. But your kids' clothes is mismatched. The reds is not matching. The shirts don't match. Like, what are you doing? Am I lying? I mean, there's a video of her getting the clothes ready and the different looks. And you said, I had my brother, my mom, and everybody going around looking for this. Y'all remember? But she shut up about it, right? Did you? Then she shut up about it. Just like what is that? Y'all really don't like Chrissy. Y'all really like the fact that she lies. We see Chrissy every time she comes on here. She got to be grand. And she can't put her kids on camera, y'all. Because the way she looked, there's going to be people like me that's going to point it out. See, Jazz don't mind her kids looking like this because Jazz going to say kids are going to be kids. She thought she ate when she asked Caitlin to read. And y'all, I wasn't a good reader either. I had to get extra help to read, and that was for comprehension. But I could slowly read. I just couldn't, I didn't understand what I was reading. That's all. But now, as I went to college, I learned different cues and different ways of reading. And I teach my son that because it's very important and he has that problem too with comprehension. But my son he's one of those people that it needs to get to the point. So he don't like reading a passage that got multiple things in it that he just needed to get to the point. That's the reason why he likes comic books, and I have to stop him from comic books because it gets to the point. Like every passage gets to the point. And I get it. He's one of those scammer readers. And I was one of those too. Okay. But you're more worried about this girl doing playing sports. You know, you got to make a certain GPA to play sports, right? You worried about her playing sports. You worried about her doing all this stuff. But when it comes to reading on her grade level, you rather embarrass her. You rather embarrass your own daughter for a view. And I don't know if their goal was to be like a channel so their kids could get, you know, some people they kids are entertainers and stuff. There's some of them that is, what's that little girl name? Her mom is white and she's a little mixed girl, and she does these little dances. And there's another one, and she's a little chunky. I like her. And her mom sings mute, like she just stand there and just be mute. But the other one is I think Sabrina or something. But it, y'all get what I'm saying? Like their parents try to mold them to be entertainers. And I'm assuming that's what Jazz and Chrissy and all those wanted to do as well. But they kind of got caught up with their train wreck. They did. And YouTube literally was meant for, you know, what they're doing, right? But they just didn't understand how to break it away. And I want to say this real quick about Chrissy and her marriage. Chrissy, I wouldn't brag about being married to a man and you don't even have your son. You're more comfortable in keeping a man than having access to your son more than just a weekends or holidays and stuff like that. You came on there talking about how you had to stop him from wanting to go back home because he couldn't get his way. That's no excuse. You don't even see him. I'm not saying that he's supposed to have a better birthday or anything better than other kids. I'm not saying that. But you basically gave him a shitty birthday. But his cake though, right? But they had shared 2 boxes of pizza. Looking at each other, ate their pizzas like you better not waste it. I'm gonna tell mom you wasting the pizza. They was like definitely watching the other kids eat. But a man was more better content than you doing the process. Chrissy, I would never somewhat be a fan of yours until you come up here and tell the people why it was so important for you to leave your house in Las Vegas knowing that your kids and your mother will be evicted in less than 5 hours. That what was more important for you to go on that plane knowing that your kids was about to be evicted. And this is the stuff that people seep on saying you're such a great mom. Emily, that's the reason why she had that 5 pound bag of flour. She thought it was sugar. Yo, Ebony, if she comes on here talking about she don't have no sugar, don't blame it on you. I'm sorry, Ebony is wild today. Oh God. Yeah, we gotta go and look at Jazz grocery y'all. Like maybe we probably can do that tomorrow night. But y'all, when I tell y'all, I was so aggravated personally. I was more aggravated of Zendaya or her recently video. Like, girl, you ain't cute. I was aggravated. You are pregnant with your fourth child, and you ain't gonna do better. Like mentally, I don't feel like she's gonna do better. You know what, Ebony? I'm going to have to go because it's kind of true. That's very true, Ebony. I'm gonna have to go on that because that junk is funny. I did see that big bag of flour. like a 5 pound bag of flour. And I was like, Jazz don't fry food. Like, yeah, I've never seen Jazz. She might fry, but y'all remember she baked that fish and then she baked it and then she fried. Oh, hold on, she air fried it and then she fried it with grease without flour. Y'all remember that fish? Talking about, yeah, babe, like my fish. I don't know. I never seen her fry food. Like she might have, but Jazz is more like throw it in the oven type of gal. Poor kids. Poor kids. But yeah, I'm really starting to think people don't really like them. They like the entertainment that they get. And y'all, I might not be very entertaining. I'm cool with that. I promise you, I'm cool. There's no reason why I need to have drama. Because y'all, I have drama. You have, we all have drama. But damn it, I don't have that type of drama. No, I don't. But y'all, I have to go because I have to go to work. So I am going to talk to y'all later. I might do a in the car after dark vlog. Well, it'll be a live because I haven't talked to y'all over there in a while. So I might do that tonight. And we just talk about some things because I might talk about movies tonight, y'all, because I'm kind of like bummed out with the mommies. I don't know, but normally I don't really talk about mommies at night either. So, but I'm very bummed out like recently. You know what, Ebony? And she might pick up Grace because they're around too. Ebony, you're bad. Ebony is bad today, y'all. I don't know who chat you been into, but you've been bad. But I'll talk to y'all beautiful people later. And I hope y'all have a good Friday. And if you got paid, do that Friday dance. Just got paid. It's Friday night. Do that little dance. And if you didn't get paid, oh, well, you with the rest of us that didn't get paid. Okay? You can still enjoy the dance and the song, I guess. But I'll talk to y'all beautiful people later. Bye.